I'm gonna let people tune in. I'm gonna let you tune in. A friend of mine reminded me that I have not been live in a long time. And the reason I haven't been live in a while is because I have been truly busy. We have been truly busy. And I thank everybody for that. So I want to go come live and just tell everyone thank you so much for supporting our company. So I'm letting everybody get in, tune in right quick. You know how to do. You know, I might close this window. It's blind. I'm in my office. Let me close this. I have blackout curtains in here, so sometimes I like to open the curtains up just to know the sun is shining. You know, it's in the middle of the day. A lot of people at work doing what they do, making their money, making everything work. I'm allowing people to tune in. You know what? I really don't have a huge topic to talk about today. I just decided. Some said go live. And when the Lord talks to me, I don't question it anymore. I just freaking speak. So I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live on Instagram. So hello everybody. This is Instagram over here. This is Facebook over here. So I have two phones and I'm setting up live. I don't know if you can see. There you go. There you go. Somebody texting me now. My mom is sending us images. My mom and my stepdad, they are in DC. They took a vacation. Well, actually, my stepdad's sister passed. So they're there for the funeral, but they decided to make it into a mini vacation. I know a lot of people are scared of COVID, so they're scared to live and scared to die right now. But my mother is 70. My stepdad, I think Mr. Alex is about 83. And they're social distancing, and they are enjoying their lives. That's something that I really would like people to do. Sorry, Instagram. You can, what they said, be careful, but don't be scared. You know, I find a lot of people say, no, I'm not going anywhere because COVID out there and blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's going to ever go anywhere. I think it's just the new way. We're just going to have to learn how to retrain our lives and how to live. Yes, if you're elderly or sickly. Oh, shut y'all. I got to answer this phone. Don't go nowhere. Sorry, Facebook. I'm coming back. I'm handling business. You can go to my Instagram page, Kitty's Custom Cleaning, and you can see this conversation that I'm having. So if you're on Facebook, I'm getting ready to make a phone call with my phone. So it's going to go black for a minute. But Instagram, the feed is still rolling. Just to let you know. I'm back, Facebook. Give me a second. If you want to see what's actually going on, click over to Instagram and go to my page. I'm live. So, hey, crisis diverted, everyone. Yay. If you was on Instagram, you could have seen it. Because I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. But anyway, I want to tell everybody, thank you so much for supporting our company. The love that we receive is priceless. I promise you. I mean, honestly, I promise you, the love that we receive from our community is priceless. And a lot of things are paying off. So right now, you all are seeing, okay, we have 3 company vehicles that we just purchased and had wrapped. We have a company trailer that we purchased and had wrapped. We're doing a lot of things as far as getting a lot of work, all this. But there is tons of hard work and sacrifice that went into this. Like I posted last night, an overnight sensation is never overnight. People are seeing a lot of the benefits of what we did before, of the hard work that we've been doing. Like, I had days, I'm going to tell y'all, about a month ago, I was wore out. When I say wore out, I was wore out physically, emotionally, and mentally. Wore out. People never get to see that because I'm wore out. So I'm not like I'm gonna go live if I'm tired and my body is drained and I got clients coming at me. I got employees that's not getting along. I got people I have to fire. You got all of this stuff going on. It's just a lot. So I purchased a van down in Melbourne. I went to Melbourne, purchased the van. They had to do a few things to it, so I wasn't able to pick it up that day. The dealership agreed to meet me in St. Augustine so that I didn't have to go back to Melbourne to get the van. When I went to pick that van up, I was with my friend, my boo thing, my honey. I was with him. He said, baby, why don't we just stay in St. Augustine? He said, you wore out. And I was really wore out. So we ended up staying the weekend in St. Augustine because I was so drained and so tired and so wore out. So having him make that suggestion, because I was like, why am I rushing back to Jacksonville? It's a Saturday. I don't really have to do anything right now. I feel like I have to do anything because sometimes I find myself being a little bit workaholic. I'll find myself in my spare time, like I might be just chilling for a minute. And I immediately think of something from my bulletin, from my blackboard up here that I could do. And I'm like, oh, let me go research this. Let me read this. Let me email this person. So I find myself 24/7 working on my business all the time. My business, my credit, my brother's business, my sister's, working on the family business, working on stuff for the family house, family bank accounts. Well, I find myself doing that all the time. And I have to catch myself. Because I'm like, wait a minute. You just need to chill. Like this weekend. Hey, this weekend. I sat down on Sunday. I said, I'm not doing anything productive. I mean, I worked till about 1 o'clock. After that, I said, I'm not doing anything productive. I downloaded the Stars app and started watching P-Valley. Y'all, I'm telling you, I never get to watch. I call it mindless TV. I always, like when I'm sitting in my office, I'm always watching something like YouTube podcasts. I'm either watching a podcast about business, about racial justice. I'm always listening to a book, or listening to a book about business or inspiration or just that kind of stuff. That's what I do. So I really don't, I have Netflix, Hulu, Stars now, BET Plus, but I never really watch any of that. The other day, I was intrigued. I said, let me watch this Donald Trump thing on Netflix. Because I like to know what makes people tick. In order to know, I'm not going to call him my enemy, but in order to know something, you need to study the person. You need to know what makes them tick. And you can take good things from everybody. So even though I don't agree with this man, because but you can always pull something. Hey, Luana, pull something from everybody. So with him, I said, let me watch his upbringing. It's a Netflix series called Becoming Donald Trump or something. I'll find it in a second. Let me go back. But so many people say, I don't like him, blah, blah, blah. So you won't even listen to what a person have to say because you can learn something from everybody. So my thoughts are, hey, let me see what I can learn. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, as a business person, business has been better, the tax laws are really set up for businesses. And under his administration, business has been a little better. Just being honest. But because he changed tax laws, because he's a businessman. So he made it certain things better for businesses. That's why right now, I feel like personally, every black person should have a business. Whatever your side hustle is, turn that thing into a sole proprietorship or LLC. Do something with it. Whatever your side hustle is. Because right now, if you had a business in your name, you were able to qualify for so many more loans, all this kind of stuff that help your business grow. But if you didn't have a business in your name, some of those funds weren't out there for you because you just didn't have a business. You could have had a regular sole proprietorship and it gave you access to more capital. And the best way to grow your business is to use other people's money. And right now they have business loans out there with such low interest rates that used wisely, your business can thrive. Because now you have access to capital. So you don't have to keep coming out of your pocket with everything. So when you have access to capital, you can take your profits and put them in your savings and do other things with them. Which if you take, now you don't have to spend so much. Okay, you make $1 and you spending 75 cents. You can use that capital to keep your business going. So when you make $1, you save $1. Now you can take that dollar and put it back into your business. Put it into your credit, buy a house, that type of things. That's the leverage that they had access to that a lot of us did not have access to. That leverage. And use that leverage to help you grow. But one thing you cannot be is scared. A lot of us are scared of debt, like debt is bad. Debt is not bad if used correctly. If you're just going out and getting a whole bunch of credit cards, yes, that's bad. But if you're using those credit cards wisely and you're paying them back wisely, it's a good thing. And if you have a business, you can get credit cards under your business name, under your EIN that's not attached to your social. So when you go to purchase a home or purchase a car, you have this credit card from Home Depot or whoever that is not on your credit. So now your debt ratio is not bogged down by trying to run your business, because you're running your business off. You're using the business credit card for business purchases. And then with the business credit card, what I was reading is you don't have to stay under that 30% limit. You can use that credit card, pay that credit card off. Use it, pay it off. With a personal credit card, you need to utilize 30% or less all the time. That keeps your credit score going up. So that means if you have a personal credit card for $500 times 30%, you need to utilize only $150. Personal credit is tricky. And if you mess up personal credit, all you can do is fix it, and it takes a long time to fix, or file bankruptcy. You only have one social. But with businesses, you can get multiple EINs. So if you mess up and have to file bankruptcy under that business, you pay your CPA or whoever another amount of money, or you do it yourself, and you get you another EIN. EIN, you can keep getting them. You don't have to have one EIN. You only got one social. But that's where it pays to have a business and to learn business. So you can have let's say you got a side hustle and you sell pies on the weekend. You don't have to have a license to sell pies. If you sell, look the food law up, if you sell under a certain amount, I looked it up before, but it's probably about a year ago. If you sell under a certain amount of food or a certain type of food, you can legally operate out of your house. So if you're operating out of your house, go ahead on and get that sole proprietor. Sole proprietor is used under your social security number. So you can't get no business credit under the sole proprietor. Just saying. Because a sole proprietor, you and your business are one and the same. Y'all together. But if you get you a LLC, which costs you a little bit more, my CPA, George Spencer, would do it for you for $250. That $250, you can gain over $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 by paying that man $250 and learning how to leverage business credit and business income. Yeah, like Sir Avery. He said he has 3 EINs. You can have 50 million EINs. It doesn't matter. And you can apply for credit under each one of them. Thoroughly build them up right. Get with somebody like Janae Credit Goddess. She can help you with that business credit, and she can damn sure help you with your personal credit. Because, being honest, a lot of times with business credit, they want you to guarantee it with your personal credit. So if your personal credit is jacked, don't be going trying to get no business credit. Get your personal credit right. Then go ahead on and get your EIN and get your personal credit. George Spencer, Spencer. Look him up on Facebook. I have his number, but it's in my phone, so I have to go black for a minute to get the number. Inbox me, I'll give it to you. But whatever you do, like Nene, you're a fitness instructor. Boom, get your EIN. Now you can start leveraging business credit to help support your fitness. You can use your business credit card to buy your uniform, to buy the clothes you need, to buy the shirts you need, to buy the weights you need, to buy the steps you need. Use the business credit under your EIN. So that way you don't have to use your stuff under your social security number. Because your social security number affects, if you get it and you're using out of your social, sorry y'all, my nose just itching. That affects your debt ratio. So you going to buy a house or buy something, they looking at your debt ratio. But if you get it under your employee identification number, your debt ratio don't matter, because when they pull your personal credit, they don't see it. Like, I'm just saying, for instance, I have a Home Depot card. My Home Depot card is not under my social security number. So when I purchased this house, that Home Depot card and that Bank of America credit card, none of that shows up, because it's all under my employee identification number. It's not under my social security number. When you have a business, you get that type of leverage. What they doing is not, God didn't give them a secret sauce that he didn't give us. A lot of us just don't know. If we don't know, we don't know. And then you don't know nobody that knows, so you don't know. So what I do is, I constantly, all day long, when I'm working, I have my earphones on, I'm listening to books. When I'm at home and I'm working, I'm listening to podcasts. Because I need to learn as much as I can to grow my business. And I have people every Friday that depend on, their bills depend on me. And if their bills depend on me, then I need to make sure that I'm the best me I can be. So with that, I'm always seeking mentorship and learning constantly. I'm not afraid to step back and just soak up what a person has to say. Soak up what a book has to say. Because they put it out there for you. You just have to be willing to go out there and get it. Tara said, what podcast do you listen to? I listen to Jay Morrison, Will Roundtree, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Claude Anderson, David Banner. My sister has a couple more that she listens to that I listen to every so often. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Dr. Boyce, oh shucks, here we go. I meant to do this, y'all, I'm sorry. And I listen to audibles. I listen to audiobooks. Mostly, for the most part. I'm constantly reading. No, I'm listening. I listen to books. Everything they got out there is in a damn book. Those people don't hide nothing. They put it in a book. We just don't freaking read it. I'm going to tell y'all something I noticed. Okay, because I read it in a book. God dang, TV, what you doing? Cut it off. Right now, Amazon has stars for $8.99. You get a free 7-day trial. And then it starts $8.99. Hulu has stars for $1.99 for the first 3 months. And then after that, it goes to $8.99. I say this not because of stars. I say this because when I read Jeff Bezos' book, the owner of Amazon, he met the owner of Hulu, who I cannot think of that man's name right now. The owner of Hulu, he met Jeff Bezos was doing a speech at Harvard, and he met the owner of Hulu, who was a student at Harvard at the time. He mentored the owner of Hulu. So I'm saying this as Jeff Bezos has stars for $8.99. His mentor has stars on his channel for $1.99. They going head to head with stuff. And they're working on a high scale level. But that's mentor and mentoree. But you would have had to read a book to even know that those two correlate together. So I'm still in my 7-day trial. So more than likely, because I like to save my money, I don't like to overspend on nothing. More than likely, I will cut my Amazon Prime, cut my subscription to Stars off my Amazon Prime today or tomorrow, because it do come out my account on Sunday for $8.99. Go to my Hulu and get it for $2 a month for the first 3 months. Then get it for $8.99. Because yes, I pinch my pennies. So some people like, it ain't but $9. Shit, I can put that $9 somewhere else. $9 add up over a year. 9 times 12. I don't care. It's only $188, but invested right, that $108 can flip to give you so much more. But I said that to say, if you don't read, you would never even know that. That's the mentor and the mentoree. Both have the same thing. And they're going head to head with the price of it. That's real talk. And I saw it this morning. I was like, wow. I forgot that I cannot think of the man who's over Hulu. But Jeff Bezos was doing a speech at Harvard. And that's how he met him. And they became friends. So they're friends. They're not fighting against each other. They're friends. But that's the mentor and the mentoree. Things you got to think about. A lot of that stuff happens. He said, I know that's right. But, this is what I do. I go to no, not Netflix. I'm going to go back to Netflix. But I'm going to YouTube. I watch Dr. Boyce all the time. Dr. Boyce Watkins does the news. He does his own type of news. But he's very thorough. And he's nothing you would ever see on CNBC, Fox, none of that stuff. He telling you the real truth. And like he was saying, he was like, he the one made me think about it, and my sister. She was like, why did they give you COVID numbers and everything else they give you rates? Numbers are scary. Rates are not so scary. So if they put it out in numbers, it tends to scare people. They thinking 5 times ahead of the average person. But if they put it out in rates, like let's just say, of course, graduation numbers for Mississippi would be lower than graduation numbers for Florida. So it would look like Mississippi is dumber than Florida. The numbers would be lower because they have less numbers. So what they do is they give you graduation rates so you can look at the ratios. Same thing with COVID. They do it the opposite. They'll make it say, this place only has this many numbers, but this place has this many numbers. They're not giving you dumbass rates, because if they gave you rates, you would think, wait a minute. They not better. The rates are the truth. The numbers are scary, and you want to scare people into submission. You give them numbers. That's just things that, you have to think about. But somebody asked me, I'm just going to put it up right quick. My top 3, Boyce Watkins, the Black Financial Channel, which Boyce Watkins owns that. I can't turn both of y'all around. This is me all day. Jay Morrison. I watch Expeditionally with T.I., Mr. Will Roundtree. I like Steve Harvey. So I listen to stuff like that. Because I have to be motivated sometimes too, y'all. I don't wake up motivated every damn day. I'm just saying. Some days I want to lay in my bed and I don't want to pick up the phone. And I have to say, you can't, motivation leaves, discipline stays. So I'm disciplined to get out my bed and do what I have to do. Because motivation, I can take you to a rally and I can make you feel so good, and you leave out and you say, I'm so motivated, kitty. 3 days later, you don't feel like doing it. There's a difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. And I was on here today because I was thinking about that post that I posted this morning. It was saying, I can't even remember what the dang on thing said. It said something about the work you put in years ago is finally paying off. And a lot of people, they don't see the late nights I get home, the early mornings I leave. All summer, this summer, I'm driving my sister's spare car, which didn't have the AC working. So I'm driving her car so that I can have my crew drive a comfortable vehicle in AC. They make me my money. I need to make sure they're comfortable. I'll suffer a little bit. I'm fine. Because I'm just a trooper like that. You know, suffering for a good cause is only growing me. That pinch of that heat, kept me motivated, so I'll know what I wanted to do. I'll keep that in mind. I'll be like, okay, it's hot as hell in this dang on car, but it's getting me where I need to go, and get me where I need to go. Eventually, it's gonna pay off when it comes to what I want to do. We had this vision of these vehicles that everyone is seeing now in our mind for a long time. They're just finally coming to fruition. But to get the vision, we had to go through the process. And the process was not easy. It's still not easy. We work our ass off. Not just physical work. I'm talking clients, emails, returning phone calls, bickering, disagreements, lovers, all the stuff. We work our ass off to the point it has become a part of our lifestyle. We'll just be sitting there doing a family function, and next thing you know, we're talking about business. But it is a family business. So we just, that kind of stuff. Me, like right now, I'm wearing a kitty shirt from last year. Even though I have some new kitty shirts, me not going out and shopping. I could go shopping, but that instant gratification, when I'm like, dang, I want to get me a new fence. I'm getting my garage closed in. I want to do this. I'm like, but if I go shopping, it'll look good. You know, I'm a good looking girl, if I say so myself. But what will it return me right now when I have goals that I'm trying to make? Which one are more important? So I make what I have in my closet work. You know, that type of stuff. My living room, I still don't have any furniture. I said I wasn't going to buy any furniture until I get my garage like I want to, so everybody won't be in the house. Because the furniture I want, most people can't really sit on it. I'm not going to allow it. Because I like really light furniture in a really light house. So that type of stuff. And I have one granddaughter who's very disciplined, so I don't have to worry about her messing it up. And everybody else respects my house, like Martin says. Respect my house. So when you come in here, it is going to be that type of furniture that everybody not going to just plop their ass on and put their feet up. And because I know that, I'm going to wait until I get the backyard right, so that when I do entertain, because I like to entertain, everyone can go outside. I don't have to worry about that type of stuff. You know, that's just me. And people are like, why are you getting this light furniture? First of all, it's mine. I can get whatever the hell I want to get. I work for it. So I'm at a point in life, if I want it, I'm going to get it. No more compromising. My kids are adults. I don't have to compromise with anybody on anything I want. If I want it, I'm going to get it. If you don't like it, exit stage left. I'm fine with that. Boom. You can just move on. But I also live a lifestyle to make sure that I can afford to live my lifestyle on my own budget. I try not to live a lifestyle where I need that second income from an additional person. Live a lifestyle that's within my budget, that I'm not forced to have to compromise on what I want. So anything extra will just be what? A bonus. Yeah. So if I do, you know, I have a friend. I do. But I still live by myself. He does not live with me. He has his own place. I live by myself. I love living by myself. People ask me that. I like living by myself. I'm just putting it out there for the world. I like to have company. Then I like people to go home. I like this quiet house, and I like my bed. I don't have to compromise with nobody. I don't have to hear no snoring. I love it. Sometimes I treat myself out, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, I just want to tell everybody thank you. Please keep supporting Kitty's Custom Cleaning. We are here to serve. I want everybody to know my company does not disclose any information. Some people I've found have been embarrassed to call us because they don't want us to see their home, or they're embarrassed about their home or anything like that. Everyone has to sign a confidentiality disclosure. We do not discuss anything we find in your house. We don't discuss anything about your house. We don't discuss the person. We don't discuss conversations. Everything is confidential. That I want to make completely clear. If we hear something, it's out. We don't discuss nothing. I make sure that all my clients' information is personal and private and never disclosed. So if we walk in there and we see something, we just clean it up. That's all we here to do. If you got a stack of porno tapes, we just gonna dust them all. Dust off the entertainment center and sit them things right there nice and neat for you. So you can plop them in the VCR or the DVD player when you get home, okay? It'll never be discussed. So don't think if I find something, we like, ooh, if your bathroom not in the condition that you really would want it to. Well, our job is to make your lives easier. That's what I'm here. I am a person of service. We are a business of service. We serve our community. That's what I do. I serve my community. My nature has always been to serve. I've just figured out how to make a profit off of my gift that God gave me of being a server. I serve my community by cleaning. I serve my community by doing massages. I serve my community by doing pressure washing, small home maintenance, lawn care. We serve our community. That's what we're here for. God has just blessed us to show us how to make a profit and a living from serving our community. Remember that. Let's just say you have a parent. And once your parent get older, they can't get around like they used to. And you need it cleaned or you need their yard cut. Call me. Everything I do is confidential. I want you to know that. Please know that. Everything that this business does is confidential. We are here in a serving capacity. Like your church serves you. We are here to serve you, okay? Remember that. Please remember that. If you would like to know prices, go to kittiescustomcleaning.com. The prices are there by the square footage. Click on view our prices. You'll see our prices. You'll see lawn care prices, pressure washing prices, notary prices. The painting, we can't really price out like that. They have to be on an individual basis. So the painting, the prices aren't there. Excuse me, y'all. But anyway, thank you all. Know that I love you. Know that you might hear some bad stuff about me. Some of it might be true. Some of it might not be. But if you want to get to know me, come to me and talk to me personally. So if you hear something that you're like, it could be true. It could be not. That's up to you to decide. But my business is my business, and I'm here to serve the community, okay? And not knock your head off while doing it. That's why I post the prices. Talk to you all later. I don't know why y'all just got the itchies. Talk to you all later. I have to do some paperwork. Love you.